At 1:46 this morning, a code red was declared, and the National Guard, along with scores of volunteers, hustled to repair a dike that had buckled next to a school. And while they eventually repaired the dike, the school's first floor went under.
And obviously, we're devastated at the impact that we'll have on the school, on our students, on our community. But we're very hopeful and to be honest with you, prayerful that it'll be minimal.
The area has been problematic for days. Kimberly Mung spotted trouble last Thursday when we caught up with her as she monitored a barricade.
I have water by the wall, but it's not draining into any of the sump pumps. And it wasn't here about half an hour ago.
Fargo's mayor today said to get ready for more breaches. That's why helicopters are now fortifying the barricades with 1-ton sandbags, and why volunteers are back at work after a 2-day lull, filling the smaller variety just in case. Today, the Weather Service said it expected the river to be down to 38 feet in a week, 5 feet below the height of the city's dikes. And officials are gradually nudging the city back to business, urging gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants to stay open.
I want my Dairy Queen open so I can get a barbecue.
Darren and Danya Hall are feeling better now as well.
When do you start to relax?
You know, I sleep fine at night.
They've lived by the river for 16 years.
The water's going down, so we feel pretty safe.
Instead of steps away, the water used to be 3 football fields from their door, a span you can see clearly from satellite photos. Now, all of that is underwater and patrolled every day by unmanned Predator drones, usually employed in war zones by the U.S. military, but now providing vital details on the river's current and volume as it winds its way north. There's no question that everybody in Fargo and its neighbor Moorhead, Minnesota will have to stay on their toes for several more days because this river is still very much a threat. Priya?
Dean, the river dropping has brought some relief, but I understand there are still concerns about a coming storm.
That's right. If you can believe it, a snowstorm is on the way, and it could be accompanied by high winds, which could bring dangerous pressure on these dikes, which we know already have been displaying some worrying signs of wear and tear. Priya?
Dean Reynolds in Fargo tonight. Dean, thank you.